If you had to give one piece of advice to startups to create sustainable growth, what would it be?
I think it's somewhat counterintuitive. A lot of people go and say, try and find a big market, a big problem to be able to go and solve. And while I absolutely agree with that statement, to be able to capture the imagination, to get to sustainable growth, you need to be able to show that as your company evolves, that the next stage of the buyer is able to appreciate what you're going and selling. I think too many people are developing products and services that cater to the ones that have the most glaring need or are the most open to trying a solution before it's been fully fleshed out. But if you don't see a pathway for how your product or service can mature as your buyer matures through the stages of growth, then you're going to have a problem. I'll give you a kind of example to that part. When you're going and developing software, as an example, you might be able to get away with a lot of bugs and stuff like that because the ultimate benefit is there for the people that are the true innovators or early adopters and trying to try on new things. But when you're getting to somebody who's a more mature buyer who may be having to buy it on behalf of hundreds or thousands of people, they need to make sure that they don't have egg on their face with the product they buy. So it needs to be very stable, it needs to work. And it may have a feature set that you don't need to have at the beginning of your product. So my recommendation is for sustainable growth, be conscious of the fact that your buyer is going to evolve as your business evolves. You don't have 100 million innovators that are ready to buy from you. You might have thousands of innovators, but you're going to have millions or tens of millions of mature buyers.